Hello, I'm Candra Palmer, and I support Ending Violence Against Women, the HBCU Project. My HBCU experience was so wonderful because they really took a moment to walk me through what was the best direction for me to go. Okay, one of the major things is that you never know what major is going to work out best for you. And my first major didn't work. I was pre-pharmacy. I was going to be a pharmacist, and I wasn't doing that well in my classes. But because I wasn't doing well, it didn't mean you go home. That just means you find out exactly what you're good at. And they spent time figuring out exactly what my niche was, what I was good at, the classes that I excelled at. I knew that I loved the environment of learning, but I needed a little bit more hands-on approach. So they took that time with me, and that's that intimate moment that really helped me get to the next stage of life. I had a wonderful experience, and without that, I probably wouldn't be able to navigate through this professional, entrepreneurial world in creating your own business, because a lot of times you don't have hand-holding, but that hand-holding up front helped me be able to walk myself through this path now. Keep moving on. Number one, to first identify it and not think that it's just a physical relationship issue. It could also be mental, verbal, and once you see it for you or for one of your friends, one of your girlfriends, or one of your guy friends, immediately address it and see what you can do to help them. That's a major step. One of the things that they expressed, heavily at Xavier was about, using your resources around you. And those resources where they had services on campus to help you, and that's a major step. You want somebody there to be able to talk to. They had counselors, not just for academic help, but also counselors for personal help, and so that could be, for relationships, and because you're encountering so much. So I would say use your resources as well. A lot of times they have the services on campus. Use them. They're there for you to be helped, and then they have skilled, educated people that can help you and assist you through that process. And sometimes you're not sure. You think he's the love of your life, you're going to marry him. Take a step back. If you can look in the mirror first and be happy with yourself before the relationship, during the relationship, and even if this relationship ended, then maybe this is a good step. But if you can't say that this is positive, looking at it from all those different angles, then this might not be the best step for you. And take a step back. It's okay. And keep moving forward. Because everybody makes mistakes, things happen, and it's not necessarily your fault. I think they should play a real large role. They really take on the role of being almost the guardian, while your parents are loaning the children to the school. We realize how schools are set up, and the reality is this is a major step for most families. They're sending their loved one, that's still a teenager, a child basically, off to be in this world, and they need help. They still need that parental guidance. And so I think really stepping that up and letting the students know that we're here for you, and whatever it is you have to do to make them feel comfortable with that. That might mean that maybe you have to hire a couple of younger faculty members that the students can relate to, and don't feel like, oh, I'm talking to my grandparent, or I'm talking to my father. I don't feel comfortable, but maybe I feel comfortable because usually I talk to my auntie or my sister or my cousin, or my friend who, went to college before me. So I would say that's a major adjustment, that if they make that adjustment, then they'll feel more like they're talking to their peer than talking to someone that can't relate.